Have you ever wondered what it's like to lose your home, your identity, and your sense of belonging, all in a heartbeat? That's the reality for the Rohingya people, a largely Muslim ethnic group from the Rakhine state in Myanmar, for whom the last decade has been a harrowing tale of survival against the odds. The story begins in 2012, when long-standing tensions between the Rohingya and the Buddhist majority in Myanmar erupted into violent conflict. The Rohingya, despite having lived in the country for generations, were branded as illegal immigrants and stripped of their citizenship. This sparked a wave of brutal attacks on Rohingya villages, forcing many to flee their homes in fear. The violence escalated in 2016, with the Myanmar military launching what it described as a clearance operation in response to attacks on police posts by Rohingya insurgents. This operation, however, was marked by widespread atrocities, including mass killings, sexual violence, and the burning of Rohingya villages. The United Nations later described it as a textbook example of ethnic cleansing. By August 2017, the situation had reached a tipping point. In one of the largest forced migrations in recent history, over 700,000 Rohingya fled across the border into Bangladesh, seeking refuge in makeshift camps. Living conditions in these camps were, and continue to be, incredibly harsh. Overcrowding, inadequate shelter, and limited access to clean water and healthcare have created a humanitarian crisis of epic proportions. It's now nearly 6 years since that mass exodus, and the plight of the Rohingya remains largely unchanged. Most still live in the refugee camps in Bangladesh, unable to return to Myanmar due to ongoing violence and discrimination. Attempts at repatriation have been unsuccessful, with the Rohingya unwilling to return without guarantees of safety and citizenship. Now, imagine if we could change this narrative. The international community has a role to play in resolving this crisis. Governments around the world can exert diplomatic pressure on Myanmar to end the violence and discrimination against the Rohingya. They can also provide financial support to aid agencies working to improve conditions in the refugee camps. But it's not just about what governments can do. Each one of us has the power to make a difference. By educating ourselves about the crisis, spreading awareness, and donating to reputable charities that are providing much-needed support to the Rohingya, we can help to alleviate their suffering. So, as we reflect on the harrowing tale of the Rohingya, let's remember that it's not just a story. It's a call to action, a call to stand up for justice, for human rights, and for the dignity of every individual. Because every person, no matter where they come from, deserves to live in safety and peace. So, take action today. Your voice, your support, and your compassion can make a world of difference in the lives of the Rohingya. And remember, every small act of kindness can ripple outwards, creating waves of change that can transform the world.